Hello everyone, Ellen Woodbridge here, independent Stampin' Up demonstrator in Australia. Happy Tuesday, lovely day here on the Central Coast. Now I can see some sunshine, which is nice. We had a couple of dreary days, which were great for crafting, but I was stuck at work. So yes, but that's okay. We are here today and I am going to go through some of the Stampin' Up happenings first, and then we are going to use the Meadow designer series paper to make some Christmas cards. So I made a commitment in July that I would make here on my videos, so either here on my Facebook Live or over on my YouTube Live, which is on a Thursday, that I would make one Christmas card a week. So today is the day that we will make a Christmas card together, and that was all by your guys' popular demand. You said, yes, we want to see Christmas cards. So just making that commitment. I hope to stick to it. There may be some weeks that I don't stick to it because as a demonstrator, I had pre-order last night for the September to December mini catalogue. So one of my videos is going to be an unboxing. Depending on when it arrives, it may be a non-scheduled day that I go live. So yes, lots of good things are coming, and we had our 15% off select papers paper sale go live at midnight. So that, I'm pretty sure the Meadow is in there. That's why I chose to use it, but we shall check when I show you. And we've also had two fantastic seasonal kits be released. One is Halloween and one is a Christmas card kit. So I will show you those in a second. I've got my iPad up ready to show you guys. The other thing that is happening is in August is our bonus days redemption period. So for all of you who owned bonus days vouchers in July, August is the month to redeem them, and we have until the 30th of August to redeem them. There is a slight change to that redemption date, but that still gives you plenty of time to nab some discount designer series paper and to use your bonus days coupons to get it even cheaper. Hello Charlotte, hello Beryl, welcome. I am going to get up my replay video here and let's flip around. Oh nice, yeah, Meadow, it's gorgeous, and I've used Meadow for wedding cards. I've used it for Christmas cards. It's a very versatile set. I'm actually really glad Stampin' Up carried it over from the last catalogue. Okay, I can see myself, I can see your comments. Just need to flip around, turn off the overhead light, and we shall go from there. I will just have my iPad on the desk just so I've got something to focus on as I set up my camera. Whoa, don't put your hand on the paper. Hey Margine, how are you? Right, so, whoop, no, thank you. I just found a new setting though. That's interesting. I can reduce background noise or enhance my voice. I don't think I actually need my voice enhanced, do I? I'm always close enough to this that we are pretty good. Okay, let's just do a bit of a zoom. That should be pretty good. You can see the start of the you can see the home page for Stampin' Up Australia, because that's my home page. So I will grab the light and I shall be back. And I was a few minutes late because I realised I had not changed over my hostess code at the start of the video that hangs behind me. I went, oops. So I'd printed it out. I just hadn't put it on my door behind me. So yes, okay, so we are on the Stampin' Up homepage. The three things I want to show you are actually in the banner. So let's go to our 15% off designer series paper. We've got Mediterranean blooms wildly flowering, the 6x6 Lily Pond Lane 6x6 full of life, To Market, which I have used for a Christmas card, Thoughtful Journey, stunning, Country Lace, Country Wood, Take to the Sky. I think I haven't used Country Wood yet, and I don't know why, but I have used, I haven't used Lily Pond Lane because I don't have it. I did recently use that, but I haven't shared the card yet because it's a team card. So Unbounded Beauty, Perennial Lavender, which is a carryover, Wind Meadow, which is one I would like to use today, Bright and Beautiful, and Countryside Inn. So they are 15% off. You can also use your vouchers. Hey Shaz, are you looking after yourself, Miss Shaz? Yeah, 15% off, and while stocks last. So that is that. And next I wanted to show you, not bonus days, but it's time for redemption for your bonus days. Next I want to show you the kits collection. So these are the 2 new kits for the month. I'll start at the start. This is the Haunted House. Is actually really cool. So lights don't come in the Haunted House, but someone has put lights behind there. So you do need a glue gun to assemble the Haunted House, and it's not super tiny. It is actually a nice decent size for a display. Okay, so that is the Haunted House. That is available as of today, which is the 6th of July. This is the Christmas card kit that is available. This is called Christmas Wishes. Now, I have seen these cards in a live video for Stampin' Up leaders. These card bases look quite orange on here. They are actually Poppy Parade, so they are definitely more red than they show here. That is a great idea, Charlotte, sharing one. I will be doing a paper share when the new designer series papers come out in the new mini catalogue, and I find a lot of people get that just to get a little taste of everything, because they can't afford to get a full pack of everything or afford to be able to make as many projects with a full kit, a full pack rather. So these are the bits and pieces that you get. Now the stamp set does add some detail to the die cuts, so they're all the bits, and this is the stamp set. So these 2 leaves, you can add an outline to the die cut leaves. A really, really nice sentiments, and you make, let me see, what does it say? Product detail doesn't tell me how many we make. There's no prep work because it's all pre-cut. You get the Christmas Wishes photo polymer set, 2, 4, so you're making 8 cards. Is that an envelope or is that a card base? Hang on. That must be the base for the back of this card. It must be. Oh, I'm now curious to know what that is, but I'm assuming it's the base for the Merry card. Yes. It's the base for that. That's my assumption. You might get one for the Merry and then one for the Christmas wishes. Yes, it's okay. I'm here. I'm working it out for everyone else. I'm glad you're loving those kits. So I think that is all I had to show you. The paper, 15% off. The 2 kits, which are the Christmas wishes card kit and the haunted home kit. Obviously no stamping, just assembling, but I do have a couple of friends that they're going, yes, I can't wait. So I will pop my iPad away, bring in the on special Winter Meadow Designer Series paper, and we're going to go through and have a look, because look at all these scraps that I have. I have not put my little scraps in a little bag. How bad of me. I am going to grab one of those out. I just need the clear medium envelope. I do use them a lot, but a lot of them do get reused. So they get reused, and what I do in my designer series paper, I open it and I put all my smaller scraps that aren't a decent size in here. So then they're all corralled. They don't get crushed in the bottom of the pack. So this is the paper. Let's give you a look here. So the B-sides are gorgeous, like almost alcohol ink, watercolor ink. So I've got a nice seam there. Got that nice almost stone look. Got our little reindeer. I thought we might use that today. Another great stone look. Got our Christmas trees. And that's it. Is that 6? Maybe not. But I do have the other pattern that we're missing here. That looks like I actually kept this out. So we could have a look at the colours in here. And it's going to be like on the 2nd or 3rd sheet. But I love having these. When I can turn the page, yep, it's going to be on the 3rd page, because it's a W for Winter Meadow. So, blueberry bushel, that's why it's so bright. They're going, what blue is that? Great. I'm just going to leave this here, so then I can have it ready to go when I need to look up any colours that I would like to match with this. Okay, I don't think I'll be using this paper, but never say never. So the scraps that I have, this obviously use that on a wedding card. Oh, I have another little scrap here that can just be slotted in there. So I do love a good reindeer, and I can get 3 great card panels, and just with a sentiment out of those, and it could be a Christmas sentiment, could be masculine. Oh, I know, Charlotte, I would buy a gingerbread house as well. I don't think it's on the cards for this season, but yeah, that is something I would get as well. I'm trying to not doing a very good job. No, you're not doing a very good job, Shaz, but that's okay. I do love these Christmas trees, and they're actually shaded spruce, I want to say. No, Lost Lagoon. So a very watered down Lost Lagoon. And this is quite nice as well. I'm not into wintry scenes, but these are just trees. So I can deal with just trees, and that's okay. So do we go with this idea and then maybe look at the other pieces? Maybe. Okay, I am also going to put these 2 longer pieces in here as well. So you can see they're quite secure, which I like. And that can go there. And I'm going to go maybe with a pop of cherry cobbler or real red, thinking that that will make this pop, because we're very monochromatic at the moment. Well, you would have no choice but to love snowy trees, Charlotte. Oops, sorry for bumping you guys there. Okay, so what I want to do is cut this 1/2 centimetre or 1/4 of an inch smaller than our card front, because that was cut 6 by 6. So what's on the other side? See, that's actually, that is very grey granite. Is that one of the colours in there? Grey granite, basic black, no, smoke, pebbled path. That's actually quite nice, but doesn't quite go with the black that is already in here. So 10 centimetres. So that is 1/2 centimetre smaller. There we go. I feel very virtuous today. That's perfect, because I have already cleaned my kitchen, vacuumed the kitchen, done the washing up, put on, oh, actually, I haven't put on the dishwasher yet, and I've done a load of washing. So that's quite nice that that actually ends up being quite centered. And this one, I just want to take that strip off that edge. Okay, now I have to look at sentiments. This little, look, I'll keep it off to the side just in case. I'm glad I speak the truth there, Charlotte, because living in South Dakota, you have absolutely no choice at all. So look, I could be really inventive, I could chop them up, but I don't want to chop up the reindeer. And what I want to show you is exactly how simple and easy we can make these pieces. Now, could I punch out a piece of paper? Yes. Might we look at that? Yes. But I'm also quite likely just to stamp directly onto the paper. So these are the 2 Christmas sets I have at this stage. I did order 4 bundles last night. Shh. David's in a meeting, so he doesn't know. So I do like Season's Greetings, but I have a feeling we used Season's Greetings last time. I'm just seeing what would work really nicely. We wish you a Merry Christmas. That gets the song started in my head. May your season be filled with warmth and cheerful celebration. Would that work on the front? Okay, that has to be, or is that strictly an inside? Because that, space-wise, looks quite good about there. And I could make that work on each card. What do we think? And I think real red over cherry cobbler might work really nicely. Do I have black twine? Don't know. Oh, yes, I do have black twine. I have black twine, and this is in the Baker's Twine Essentials pack. So I know I am missing a colour, and I'm pretty sure that's crumb cake, because you get, I'm pretty sure, basic black, very vanilla, no, basic white, very vanilla, black, maybe grey granite and crumb cake. One of them I have completely used up, but I was thinking basic black. Real red would stand out nicely. Okay, and we are in agreement with the stamp set. I'm thinking I might need my stamp positioner, just because if I can get this out, my word. Right, there we go. And oh, maybe that's too stark. That is way too stark when I put it up there. I was just going to tie a knot or a bow around the top. But no. Okay, no. May have to find some nice... I do have a number of grey embellishments that I can use. So that is a reject. Let's grab the stamp positioning tool. I will just move this here. Now, I think before I start anywhere, this ink pad is inky. So before we go to opening it up, I just want to grab a baby wipe and do a little bit of ink pad maintenance, which I have to do from time to time. Okay, so let's just give everything a nice rub down. That probably didn't come out the way I intended, but anyway. Okay, there is a fair bit of ink coming out there. If you see the cut on my thumb, don't worry. Just cut myself when I was washing up. There wasn't too much blood. I just continued washing up. So you can see here, there is a fair bit of ink just along here, which I probably will end up with red hands, but that's okay. Just, okay. Got rid of that extra ink. Now, I do want to be quite careful and just grab this ink off this front edge, because that is where it is coming from. Don't know what happened there. Okay. Just a little bit on the edge there. Okay, I think we're good. That can go directly in the bin. Okay. I just don't quite trust myself at the moment. I'm right on the dregs of my hand sanitizer. I must have cut myself somewhere else. Ooh, stinging. Hate that. You always find where you have cut yourself when you use hand sanitizer. Oh, that's an extra plate. Don't require that today. Okay, what I do require is thinking maybe, do I pop this off to the side, just like so? Knew that'd move. A good thing to use when you don't want a stamp to stick to yourself is just grab a pencil and just use the end of an eraser, and that should, put that there will be helpful, that should hold, move it without you moving it, if that makes sense, without it sticking on you and then removing. I will get my words out. That's fine. Okay, so I can see, sorry guys. Yes, I can see from just looking at that in the light that I have stamped that straight. So that will be where I put it on each project or each panel. Okay, let's, for safety's sake, move those away. Put this stamp set under here. Ah, yes. Like, even if you, I've even got like a pen eraser, Charlotte. That was Owen's for school, but it's just like a pen eraser. So the eraser's in here and it comes out. Even one of those will work beautifully. Okay, so what I would prefer is to do multiple light stampings, because this is very, very fine, rather than doing it and going really hard, because you will lose the fineness of what we're doing. So we've got that. Did have a little bit transfer at the bottom. Not what I wanted, but that's okay. It's barely there. You can barely see it. It was probably from my hands, because yes, I do have red ink over them. Okay, so this one should also work nicely. Yes, that is in a lovely spot. Actually, I can see a print of ink on my desk. There we go. I should grab a new baby wipe, but that's okay. I like playing with inky fire, apparently. So literally just very light pressure. I do kind of want to maybe just put a little extra pressure there. There we go. And I am going to do that again. So just making sure. I think I may have lightly inked that center section. Okay, so I just want to push there, and that is perfect. Cannot complain about that one at all. And then I'll just pop some sentiments there, find a card base, and that's those cards done. Like, that's how easy Stampin' Up have made, whoops, other way around. That's how easy Stampin' Up have made these cards, like this designer series paper. So easy. Now, if we put it on a red card base, now this one is a little darker there, so I am definitely going to stamp this section maybe a little bit bolder than the other ones. So you can see it, but it maybe isn't quite as in your face. But just to show you as well, I wanted a larger sentiment, and I just use what you would normally put on the inside on the outside. Okay, so I need to close the red ink. Please pray. Please pray. And we shall see how we go. Now, I will have a choice of faceted gems, which I think are actually too big for this, but first and foremost I do want to grab card bases. So leave this here. Oh, I can just go in my dish. I'll see what this real red cardstock looks like. I think it will look nice. Oh, I think, is that a card base? No. It'll give me something to look at. That I think will be perfect. And then adding those grey sentiments I think will be nice. So is this, what is this piece of paper? I don't know, but let's just, that might work. pop that piece in. Okay, trimmer again, and let me go 10.5 and score. And then cut in half. So I score at half and then turn it and cut on the other half. And if I was right, sorry, I'm just working out, if I cut there, that will give me a scrap. And if I score here, I hate doing this out of a piece of paper that's not a full size, because I'm always worried I'm going to cut and score and do all the things the wrong way. But we shall see. Yes, exactly. Like, that is designer series paper and ink. That's it. We're going to add a simple embellishment. We tried the twine. It was too dark. I could colour some of the white twine, but I really don't think that this card needs anything other than a tinsy bit of embellishing, and this is a great card to give anyone. Yes, thank you. And it's also inspiration if you wanted to create that kind of background, and you have your tree stamps. We do have a nice couple of reindeer coming out, not quite like that, but yes, definitely gives you ideas. Hello Marshall, how are you? I don't think I've ever at 12:34 been putting cards on a card base. Not sure who I am. This is very simplistic for me. We've used half a sheet of 12 by 12 paper, so I do have a few scraps, but that's okay. They can go in with the other scraps. That'll be perfect for something later. So that is one. Is two. And then hopefully I can make another quick and simple card, and we might call this done, because Dave and I have some doctor's appointments this afternoon. So I did want to keep it quick and simple, but I just like making quick and simple cards. From this one piece of DSP, I could get 6 cards, but I only actually had half a piece. That will do quite nicely. Thank you very much. Last one. And done. I am just for the moment recapping, because I do have the heater on in here. Forever cold. Shh, don't tell anyone. Everyone in the house likes the house cold in summer, so I have the heater going in here, but I like the cool air. So I get cool air coming through the door, hot air coming from the other side, and it creates the most perfect temperature. Now you may call me totally weird, but that's my little secret. And David goes, why you got the heater on? It's like, come in here. And he goes, oh, it's the perfect temperature. It's like, yeah, I know. Okay, now where are my 2 options? So we have the faceted gems, which I do think are a little too large. Now I'm going to, no, they are here. My other option is the basic grey and smoky slate. pearls. No. Of course, we can use plain pearls, but I thought these grey ones would just work perfectly. We could add a bit of gold with some Poppy Parade then. No. Or I could also use just the pearl ones. But I just wanted to show maybe keeping it a little bit more monochromatic may be just what the doctor ordered. Because I think we've got enough red. Okay, but let me just explain my thought process here. These ones are quite large in comparison to the other elements on the page. So the sentiment, the actual font is quite small. So I think using the smoky slate or the white ones may overwhelm it. And our deer is quite small as well. So I don't want to take away from that. But with that in mind, I do have two sizes of the basic grey and smoky slate pearls. And these will just work perfectly. So I think I want to use... I don't want the blade. I think I do want to use the basic grey. So I want to put one there, but just the little ones. I think unless, she says, unless I pop one large one up there, okay? And then I just, whoop, I didn't mean it for it to stick there. How's that? Should I add more? I will keep going because I'm happy with that basic layout, but do I add more is more my question. Maybe. So this here is actually quite good because it does bring your eye, because this printing is just a little darker over here. 3 looks great. Thank you so much, Charlotte. No more. Okay. Keeping it simple can look elegant. Yes. Apparently, I'm told when I do take a stack in my life, as in fall over, I do it quite elegantly. And I always say I'm a professional, which is why I do it so elegantly. Just a little tidbit about me. Sometimes it just doesn't feel elegant, I tell you. So this is where we had the bit of a red smudge. So I just, actually, I prefer that a little further over. I really do. Yes. Okay, change that. And that is 3 cards done. I've been chatting, but seriously, I could knock out a bazillion of these cards, especially using a stamp positioning tool and having that sentiment be in the same place every time. And you actually get a different look with each card because the positioning of the trees is different on each card. Oh, Charlotte, I'm now thinking of all the vaudeville silliness that happens. Oh, my dear word. Okay, right. Let's come back in here. That's just funny. I'm so sorry. Okay, just needed a drink there. Now, very tempted to... possibly, because I haven't used this paper yet. I'm thinking in my head. Now, I think it might look a little odd if I do these two go together or no. Of course I would add All my scraps just went on the floor. Of course I would add a colour like a matte underneath, but do I just use this piece by itself and make similar cards again? Or do I add a little something to it? So I'm just having a look here. Now that looks kind of nice, but that was that paper. And that other piece of paper has gone under my not real. Not in my opinion. Okay, right. So what I could do, I really like this pattern. Really. So I'm feeling this pattern more than the other pattern. Okay, that's fine. Thank you so much for your opinions. They are noted and acted upon. Okay, so that on the other hand looks fantastic. So we're using the same piece of paper, but we're just flipping it over. Okay, so still using, not cutting into a full piece of paper. So what I was thinking of doing with this is obviously matting this piece in probably Lost Lagoon, and let me just check. I don't think this sentiment would fit on this strip, so it just means, or it would just please it. Yes, exactly, Shaz. Hold on 1 second. Now, that's a little better. I'm just thinking this is easier. It's not hurting my brain as much. I think also the two trees together were clashing. So, yes, right. Season's greetings. Merry Christmas. Happy Christmas. How much work do I want to give myself? Just straight up, I am making these pieces into 3 card frames. No mucking around there. It's just happening. And this patterning, oh my God, it's so beautiful. Okay, take this little strip off. And as I said, totally fine not keeping this paper at the bottom. So, and whoa, and there. There's one. And everyone's going to look different. We will have a little strip left at the end. So I am assuming this colour is Smoky Slate. And did that cut straight at all? I think that is quite crooked. Yes, it is. I'm going to have a look at that piece because that is crooked. Okay, so let me see which piece. See, it's that piece that's crooked. Okay, so we just pop it back in here, go from the top to the bottom, and it's fixed. Great. Sacrificed a little bit of paper in the process, but that's okay. Okay, 3 card fronts. Now I can really visualize what I would like to do. So I'm thinking if I make this 9.5, 9, and I'm thinking just for ease of use, we're going to use Season's Greetings, and we're probably going to do it in smoky slate, basic grey kind of area, and I will add in the Lost Lagoon in other ways. Let me just grab that paper though, just so we can have a bit of a play. Okay, now I could also totally make these cards landscape. Oh, actually, do we like a better landscape? I think I might. That looks rather nice, landscape. Hello, Miss Bev. How are you, Bev? We're already 3 cards down. I've already made 3 cards. 1, 2, and 3. And I have just prepped 3 more cards. So keeping it nice and simple today. Yeah. Currently just choosing some colouring. Oh, I do like that. And then let me, oh, I don't necessarily have a piece big enough. I barely have any scraps of Lost Lagoon. Huh, how rude. And then putting, yes. So I need 3 card bases. I need 3 card mats for that. Okay, so let's go 10.5 because I can already see that that piece is not the correct size. Great. And let me score this in half. Then I just need to cut 1. Apparently I need to work towards my moving goals, which is very hard when you've got work to do. That's okay. We'll be out and about later. Okay. So I'm going to score this way. Score that way. And then cut here. So score in half, cut in half the opposite way, and you have perfect card bases. I don't know why that paper just got thrown away because I need to make my matte layers. Oops. Okay. I don't know what the height of them are because that was just a pre-made strip. I just know the length of them. Just one piece, just one piece. Yes, landscape works. Thank you, Shaz. Thank you. We've already spoken about cotton wool for Miss Shaz, and it wasn't me that said it. I was very diplomatic. Oh, my dear word. So that is... okay, so if I do 6.1... So I'm just going about 1/2 centimetre bigger than what we need, and I'm pretty sure I cut this at 9. Yes, so I want to go 9.25 approximately. note the approximate. Oh, look at that. I'll get 3 pieces out of this too. Approximately. Done. Okay, now I have everything cut. Then I just need to, normally I do my stamping first, not today apparently. Okay, so I'm thinking, even though this base colour is smoky slate, and we know this because I looked at the colours of the designer series paper, I'm thinking with the sentiment of Season's Greetings being so fine that we are going to want to use basic grey and just go that little bit darker than what we actually need. Basic grey, right, got it, okay. I am going to do a test first. Been using this piece of paper for a while. It's not ready to condemn yet. Oh, what do you mean you lost me then for a bit? Did anyone else lose me, or was it just Shaz continuing her run of bad luck? Sorry, Shaz. We do love you, Shaz. Trust us. Okay, so maybe I kind of want to put this off to the side. Don't know. I like it off to the side because then you're championing the trees. So it does not have to be straight because it's handwritten. So keeping it super duper simple. Done. And then I'll add some pearls. I think we're up to assembly. So just using one stamp set. Now, I did resist the urge in the brand new catalogue that I was able to order from, and you can order from too if you sign up to be a demonstrator, because we generally, not always, get to see catalogues early, and we get to order from them early as well, which is lots of fun. So you can sign up and be one of my amazing Wicker Woodies. That's the name of my team. I didn't name my team. One of my friends who was also a team member named my team. Okay. And as you can imagine, knowing me on here, we have a lot of fun at our team meetings. Never a dull moment. Okay. I do just need to pick that up, give it a wiggle waggle. Oh, I have gone too far now. That's okay, because none of it's actually properly adhered. I can just pick that up. Come on, please. Can you not just play? Oh, really doesn't want to play. Okay, this is where I just add a little bit more glue and we just start again. Okay. At least you can see how much the glue does spread, even though I put on the tinsiest little piece. It's sticking to me everywhere. Okay, hooray. One piece down. Let's not repeat that on the next three, hey? So this card definitely just has more layers, which definitely brings it to life, where we had a little bit more pattern in the first card. So I think we're going to get critiqued.
It arrived.
Very soon. It arrived! Hooray!
It was in the weirdest spot.
Where?
It was on the left side of the door, right next to the hinges.
So do you reckon it was there earlier? Sorry, Lavender's, one of her late arriving birthday presents from my parents has just arrived. It's a book page embosser. Did you know Joy has one?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, she told me.
Oh, cool. And we will need your critique once you've put everything down. I've already made 3 cards.
Wow, 3 cards already.
3 cards already. Wait till I show you how simple they are. Do you need scissors?
No, I'm good.
The finish ones. Sorry, I've just got to crinkle, crinkle, crinkle. Okay.
Listen, it's hard work.
Okay.
No,
I did. Do you want scissors?
No, I'm committed.
You're committed.
I'm committed.
Okay, rightio. Love's not even looking at the cards at this rate. Much more interested in her gift.
I'm sorry.
No, you're okay, sweetheart. I promise.
That was sarcastic, by
Uh-huh. So was my uh-huh.
the way. I know.
Okay, now that Chaz said that she lost me, I have had no more comments since then. Oh my God, we have bubble wrap in the house.
Bubble wrap.
God help the rest of the household who will fight over said bubble wrap.
So that's what it'll look like.
Yes, can we share show? I just want the packaging, that's all.
Open it.
Do any of you girls have those like book page embossers that you can say the property of? Okay, now we need to stick these down. Hopefully these line up a little better than those ones. Ooh, it sounds well made.
Oh, you take it out and you do it.
Oh dear. Okay, that one's going to be just like that.
Maybe it goes.
I think they are all the same. And we're just going to have a strip top and bottom. I've lost connection, you're fine. Okay, you're fascinated watching me make these. This is just simple as. You need it, please, okay? By popular demand.
Oh, it has sections in the back.
It has instructions. Funny that.
Not all of us can be smart here, Mum.
I hope you guys all heard that. I'm being called smart. I will take that any day of the week. Okay. So these card bases are not cut as I intended, but we are just going to roll with it because I made them full card height, width, whatever, not cut down. But that's okay. I think this one is actually cut down. Nope. All of them are full card height, but that's okay. It's all good.
What do you mean grooves? What grooves? Oh, I need help.
I can't help at the moment, my love. Is this like the base of the bookshelf?
Maybe.
Can you imagine the look I'm just getting, guys? Because seriously, I fixed the bookshelf assembly. And it was in a video. It's having buffering issues. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear the weather's not good either. Started to get overcast out here now, but that's just what you get in winter. Okay.
He wants me to put it in grooves, but I don't know what grooves they're talking about.
Okay, I'm thinking Stampin' Dimensionals. Maybe it doesn't look as good as what I intended if that was fully framed, but yeah, we're just going with what's happening today. Okay, whoop, oh, right, fully stuck.
I feel silly.
Why?
Because it's a one-step process and I can't figure it out. It's just...
Ribbon, I'm going to say, you mean ribbon across? That would require me cutting into the spine. I do have white ribbon. I've got the white ruffled ribbon. I do have twine, but a lot of this is not actually white.
Oh.
So she found it. By George, she's got it.
Look. So you just go like that.
Yeah, I know.
I figured it out.
Okay, can I please have the box that it comes in so I can
not the thing?
No, I want the box. I want to show what it does. That's all I wanted.
Oh.
So that's what the embosser will do. Yeah,
Yeah.
we're all good. It's okay. The girls know what's happening. So yeah, how cool is that? So you can do that on the book pages or on seals. Oh, okay. Yeah, it is cool, isn't it, Charlotte?
And then it just so it goes like this, and then I think you just...
Oh dear, I'm not going to have enough dimensionals.
Oh, once you put it together, it just stays together like this.
Right.
It just sticks into place.
So can you put the whole thing back in the box?
No.
No. Okay.
I'm sure there is a way to take it apart, but I don't want to.
No.
And
Fair
also,
enough.
this can live on my bookshelf.
Yes, it can live on
looks
your
nice.
bookshelf. It does look nice. Okay, we're just going to use the edge of these because I would have used them anyway. Okay, there we go.
Cool.
So, thank Nana, not me.
Well, you also thought of the idea.
I did. I was influenced, actually.
By who?
Instagram and Facebook. Okay, rightio. So, with this, I get where you're going, Charlotte, but what I was going to do was use these again. So we will be getting a non-papery element. I know a lot of people find using twine and ribbon and whatnot quite hard, and I want to keep these simple. We're doing so well keeping these simple, and really we're going to have these cards made in a little over an hour. So I think now what I could do though is to give this a bit of interest, is pop it on this side so it's offset. Now, if you're going to do it offset, make sure it's straight. Yeah, but it's a great suggestion. Wonderful suggestion if you had the right colour. And I'm not sure I quite have the right colour, because like the black on the other card, it looked like really stark. So yeah, if you've got the right colour that will go perfectly and not jar with the colours, that would look amazing. really liking this offset because then you can see more detail that's in the base paper, like these splodges. And of course I worked so hard in getting those splodges in the paper for those who were late. I did? No, I didn't. That's how the paper's designed. And really, I could easily purchase another pack of this paper because the cards you can make with it are so super easy. So pop this approximately there. Okay, loving the offset. I like that we've got the trees and we can see the trees as well. So we've just mimicked the offset that I did with the stamping. So I'm going to have a look and see what the smoky slate looks like as opposed to the basic grey. I think I like the smoky slate better. So we're going to go with the smoky slate for this one. I'm just going to use big ones on this side if they want to come off, which of course they don't. And then some little friends down here. I think once again the rule, I don't know if we need 2 or 3. I think 3 is just always going to look more visually pleasing, but I've got to find a spot for number 3. I think just there. That will look good. And Lavender never did look at our first card. We didn't get a critique. She was more excited about her birthday gift, which I totally understand. That is the cards done, guys. Oh my god. The smoky slate is shinier, yes. And of course it blends better with the background. So 6 cards in, I reckon, an hour, because I did show you all the designer series paper that is on sale at the moment. So this is one of those packs. You've got 15% off select designer series papers. So we've used Winter Meadow. I have used Lost Lagoon for this card, Lost Lagoon and Basic Grey ink, because I decided if I used Smoky Slate, which is in the designer series paper, it wouldn't show as well on the darker Lost Lagoon trees. Thank you. Happy to help. Happy to show you how to do things quick and easy. And the only stamps we have used are the sentiments. Okay, and then we made our first cards, which was another pattern from the Winter Meadow. And I used the Basic Grey pearls for this one. And I used the same stamp set. So we used an inside greeting for the outside, which is something a bit different. So thank you all so much for joining me today. Hopefully I've inspired you to make some simple Christmas cards. It doesn't have to be all glitz and glamour and all the die cuts and all the ribbon and all the things. You can definitely pare it back. So this is just a card front using one pattern. And for this one, we used 2 patterns. And all these pieces were not 12 by 12. They were scraps. So I've used my scraps out of my pieces in my paper pack. So I do have a shop link below if you would like to grab the Greetings of the Season stamp set. So this is available now. It is one of our online exclusives. So you can grab that. Bev and I were chatting last night and I talked myself out of getting another sentiment set because this one is so versatile. And it also, I have sentiments in my other stamp sets that I am purchasing. But as soon as they arrive, or maybe not as soon, but soon after they arrive, I will do an unboxing so you can see what is coming. Yes, you need to do this, Linda. You don't want to wait. Oh, that's okay, Donna. You can catch a replay. But yeah, nice and simple. We haven't been hanging around for long, and I was waiting to see if Lavender will come in, but it's not going to happen, and that's okay. So thank you so much for joining me, and I shall see you on Thursday over on my YouTube live. And I hope you get some crafting done in between now and then, and even give this style of very simple DSP cards a go. Thanks, everyone. Bye.